Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is our Arise News analyst, Emmanuel Efeni. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, Rufai. Good morning, Ayo.
Good morning.
Yes, let's start with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. Before the lead story, just above the lead story, Uzodinma mourns as Obiozo, leader of Ohaneze Ndigbo, dies at 80. Professor Obiozo, George Obiozo, the president of, the leader of Ohaneze Ndigbo, of course, one-time DG of the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, former Nigerian ambassador to the U.S., and a regular resource...
High Commissioner to Cyprus?
Yes, High Commissioner to Cyprus.
Also ambassador to the United States.
Yes, a regular resource person on this program. Of course, we commiserate with his family, his immediate family, and of course, Indigbos worldwide. Now, the lead story, National Assembly passes 2023 budget, raises proposed spending by 1.32 trillion naira to 21.82 trillion naira. Works and Housing, Defense Ministries get highest allocation, approves 819.54 billion 2022 supplementary budget. Fresh borrowing to be sourced from CBN to fund projects, extends 2022 budget implementation to March. Tension in Senate drops President's 23.7 trillion Ways and Means advances request. Adjourned plenary till January 17. Other newspapers are reporting this story. The New Telegraph, Senate in rowdy session over CBN's 22.7 trillion loan to federal government. Opposition lawmakers kick, say it's unconstitutional as Red Chamber summons Finance Minister, CBN Governor. Others urges Apex Bank to extend Naira withdrawal limit policy to June 30, 2023. The Nigerian Tribune, Ways and Means, uproar in Senate over Buhari's request to approve 22.7 trillion already spent. Senators allege constitutional infraction by President, seek extension of CBN's deadline on old Naira notes to June 31. Now, highlight of the budget, 8.3 trillion for recurrent non-debt expenditure, 5.9 trillion for capital expenditure, 6.5 trillion for debt servicing, 967 billion naira for statutory transfers. Yes, we are borrowing. We have almost exhausted all sources of external borrowing. And of course, the last resort, the central bank printing money, Ways and Means. And they've gone beyond the threshold according to extant laws. And the government failing to retire what has been printed, yet asking for more. Of course, he who goes a borrowing goes a sorrowing. Now, this case between the federal government and CBN printing money, it reminds me, I don't know, those who are old enough to know the man they call Idi Amin Dada. If you watch the movie on Idi Amin, remember when...
Last King of Scotland.
Yes, when he asked for money from the central bank, the central bank said, no money, he said, print more money. I hope that is not what we are doing. But clearly, in 2023, the economy will be in dire straits. So by the time President Buhari leaves office, I'll be surprised if this economy is not prostrate. So a cycle of failure will have been completed. Security promised, failed. Economy promised, failed. Of course, corruption, we know the story. And move on to other stories, please. The Punch newspaper, PDP threatens sanctions as G5 governors meet Tinubu in UK. APC presidential candidate intensifies lobby. Obi banks on Obasanjo backing. It's too late in the day to go back to Atiku. Reconciliation failed, says source. Governors on vacation. They are risking, they risk being disciplined for anti-party activities. PDP saying that. Of course, the Nation newspaper reporting the story. 2023, Wike, Makinde, others foreclose support for Atiku. G5 governors reject peace offers from South-South leaders. Now, if we just look at, yes, the Vanguard newspaper, the story below the photograph, Atiku, PDP must disciplinary action against G5 governors. Now, the Daily Trust newspaper, after selling 649 vehicles, EFCC auctions 160 houses, lands worth billions of naira. Desiani, ex-NIA DG's houses, others up for grabs. Government agencies, others to enjoy right of first refusal. Experts commend decision, advocate due process. Will announce revenue from sales soon. EFCC spokesman making that there. Now, if we just look at the Guardian newspaper, yes, person of the year 2022, Russia-Ukraine war. We are all victims. Yes, Ruben, you were involved for a long time in crafting this person of the year at Rutham House. Well, they have chosen Russia, Russo-Ukrainian war. We are all victims. Well, that's the choice of the newspaper for their person of the year. It's not something you debate, really. It's their choice. Now, the foreign newspapers quickly, the Daily Telegraph, extremist group funded by taxpayers, yes, in the UK. Government's de-radicalization scheme revealed to be promoting militant bodies. Yes, the de-radicalization scheme prevents and de-radicalize, which the government put in place in the wake of 9/11 to steer away youths from militant Islam. Yes, that program ended up giving money to organizations whose key figures, of course, were actually promoting militant ideas and supporting the Taliban's defended militant Islamic ideas. Of course, the review by the independent review carried out by William Shawcross, a former head of Charity Commission in the UK, revealed that this program was actually funding people who were promoting radicalism and terrorism, even supporting preachers of hate speech in the UK. Ruben, Rufai, and Ayo.
Well, it looks like we've run out of time, but we'd like to thank you very much, Emmanuel Efeni.